College and Syracuse University. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. So the Duke Blue Devils offense will go to work first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right read.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Going for the big play. Brings it in down the left side. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun.
Really nice poise by the quarterback on that throw. He's obviously backed up deep in his own end. He knows he can't take a sack, but all of his focus is downfield on coverage. He finds the matchup he wanted, and it's an explosive play for the offense through the air.
Finds his man. It's Anthony. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates. And while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good, rushing stats count, touchdowns obviously, so it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Collins. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the heat. Makes the catch, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now after the misfire, it leaves them with 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Scanning the field, it's Collins. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
There's something you don't see very often. A sack on a screen pass. You know, quarterbacks are taught to hold the ball, and then get rid of it right before the rush gets to you, but that time, I think he just held on to it a little too long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. A strike downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Quick spin on the run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Blue Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Willis. Oh, it's a fumble. And the ball goes out of bounds. The offense maintains possession, but no gain on the play.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Fights off the defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange will have to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Corralled and brought down by the defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Turning it on. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll be smacked to the ground. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Collins. Pulls it in, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Syracuse will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And they're not on the same page there. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
When the football is thrown accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the difference in the world. I can keep that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's King. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. That's caught. It's Anthony. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's got it on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He's in open space downfield. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass, it's Collins. And tackled there by the defense. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Got it behind the line. It's Kane. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the 1st quarter yet.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
Syracuse, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll try the left side. Can't get him to the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Here comes the heat. Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange will have to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? Working that left side now. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Moore. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Blue Devils started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they'll run the draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Orange line up here on 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight, he gets one to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got him downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They'll go back to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Quick shovel pass.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Using his legs, it's Willis. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolutely perfect.
And you you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
The Blue Devils, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Quickly complete. There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Moore. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it for a big play. Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Syracuse. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Syracuse, 10.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the move, it's Moore. Makes it past the marker. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Anthony. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Finds a man by himself. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. He'll be out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Give to the back. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the right side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Cuse. The defense putting points on the board.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking for space. It's Moore. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Red pass, it's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. The play action fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Duke! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And his first throw here is incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
4th down.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. How about that last drive? Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Syracuse, 17.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for space. It's Nixon. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because
Breaks into the open. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run.
well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Got a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Moore. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the big fella. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch called for and made. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Turning it on. Defense trying to take it back. They drag him down, but not before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
How about the big defensive lineman showing off them sweet feet? Great job scooping up the football. They cause a fumble. The big man scoops up. And you know what? You can't even tell the difference. Is that a tailback or is that a defensive lineman? That's how athletic defensive linemen are. Don't look at me like that, Jesse.
Got it in the middle. It's Tremble. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Brings up second down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Tremble. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The give to the tailback. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're gonna see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to... There he goes! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Gets the back moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gill. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gill. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Orange will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback moving. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Gonna run it. It's Moore. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. That's caught. It's Gill. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short.